All right, guys, what's up? What's up? Let's get this thing knocked out. Get my iPad so I can try to respond to comments. Where'd that thing go? All right, it's fully charged too. That's great. All right, I'll be right there, guys. Sit tight. Hold on. All right, let's see how fast we can do this. Oh, I gotta put this other thing in the fridge real quick. Dang it. Oh, let me grab my brand new headlight. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I'm putting this air suspension kit on here. This is some of the worst instructions I've ever seen. What's up, 23 machine? Check this out, guys. So the first part of this isn't so bad, all right? Where it gets bad is, I don't like that some of these didn't give a torque spec, but it tells you don't fully tighten them, and then all of a sudden it says fully tighten them, and when it wants you to fully tighten them, you've already got something else mocked up in place. You can't get to it, so it's like you have to fully tighten it first. So anyways, I'll go over more of that later. Right now, so we gotta put that on first. So I'm gonna walk you guys through this. I did the other side, so let me walk you through this side. This is kind of funny. So let me get you guys a good shot of this. Can you guys see that? Let's see here. It's a little bit of a tight fit under here. Let's see if I can. So the first piece they want you to put on, guys, is this piece here. Well, there's a better angle I can get it over here. So bear with me. Let me see if I can snake this in there. Ooh, that's a tight fit. I think you'd have more room to work under a big bad F-250. All right, it's a little tight. That'll work. Okay, guys. They want you to put this piece in first. So we've already removed the cushiony looking thing that goes here. This goes right here. And I'm not impressed that it's got this little, you know, this dinky little Allen head. This dinky little Allen head supposed to tighten up this big manly, manly bolt. So this is a 2017 F-250. I don't like that. If I recall, when I was looking yesterday, it did not give me the torque specs for this. It says later on, it says torque, torque everything to 23 foot-pounds. So I did the other side yesterday. What's kind of a pain about this is that, you know, it says to, you know, put stuff on, and then it says, you know, tighten it down, and then it shows it taking it back apart to put on, you know, another part after it said tighten it down. So this, oh, that's not the right one. There it is. So this is a 7/32 Allen head. I believe a 5.5 fits, but let's use the correct size. So we gotta tighten this bad boy down. Pull it up. Let's grab this. So later on in the construction manual, it says torque everything to 23 foot-pounds. I'm assuming that means this too. They wanted to make it universal, so I was like, yeah, let's give them one torque spec. Yeah, you know what? I actually did use some of the, some Loctite on the other side. There we go. And guys, so what's cool about this snap-on torque wrench, they don't pay me to do this, is that it's, even if you use like a wobbly and stuff, it compensates for all that because it's digital. So you don't have to worry about saying, am I sure I got it tight enough? All right. You know, and ideally with the torque spec, it should be fine. Okay, so we get that on. Now we're gonna go ahead and put on, I gotta get this, try to get this done quickly, guys, because I've got trying to get my RV ready for this weekend. I like the red stars right here. I'm not, yeah, I'm full-blown communist, dude. Farthest thing from it. I'm a monarchist, dude. That's what I am. Okay, so guys, in the construction manual, it gives you two different options. We're gonna bring the camera on this side so you can see it. I got those tattoos when I was young and dumb, dude. But I definitely didn't get it for anything to do with communism. Definitely wasn't a political tattoo. Let me see if I can get the camera spot that'll work good here. Oh, keep hitting stuff under here. Turn the light down a little bit. Oh, that's a nice color, isn't it? Bear with me. I'm trying to get this lit up a little better for you guys so you can see it. Yes, my headlight works good. All right, so guys, you can see this piece coming out here? There's two different options for if you're going to, when you install this. And this is the kind that says with the, I think it says, it calls it a pedestal. Support bracket version. All right, so they call it a striker plate. So we're doing striker plate version, which means it has this piece. If it doesn't have this piece, you got to use another part. So there actually is going to be extra parts here because we don't need that piece. Now, so what goes here is this setup here. This and this. Now, we're going to want to go ahead and put this together first. Wait, that's not right. Like this. No, that's not right either. Is that right? Oh, that is right. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and put this together real quick. And to do that, well, I'll show you. I'll show you the way, man. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can keep the camera here and just angle it down. There we go. All right. So you guys can see part of this. So let me get some of my tools out of the way. Is this visible to you guys? Let me see on the iPad here. You can see part of this. All right. So when you put this on there, you want it to be, you want this to be sitting flat on here. You don't want to mount it, you know, up here some where it's, you know, gapped. So you want it flush down on here and you want it even with the edges. All right. So I'll show you how we're going to do it. There we go. So, boop, these guys here. We'll put a little bit of this orange Loctite on here. And fortunately, these do have the nylon that locks these into place. Oh. Just get this started. And these are I think it was 7/32 was the Allen head size. And then I think I was using a 13 or 14 millimeter wrench on the other side because I hate, or maybe it's, I don't remember what size it was. Let me go grab it and I'll tell you. Let me go have a little look. I'll update it. I'll update you. There we go. 9/16. I don't like fraction sizes. I'm a metric guy. All right, so with this on here, you want to make sure you put it on with it seated on the plate. You want to make sure it's even on it. I don't, you know, you can wiggle back and forth. If you do that, it's not going to sit right up there, or at a minimum, it'll look goofy. And you don't want it to look goofy. So just go ahead, stick this on here. And we'll spin it. Oh, so it's going to, when we go tighten it down, it's going to spin this side. It'll just jam up against here. Wait, is that right? So I tighten it. No, it's going to spin the other way. I'm not that smart, guys. You got to bear with me. All right. The edge lined up. Got to push down. I better put the bit on the end. I'm not going to tighten nothing up that way. There we go. I kind of hang it over the side like this so it'll keep the weight on it. Get it even here. So it's going to jam up here. That's fine. Then I can try to keep this right where it needs to be. And there we go. Got that one. Try to get my my bit back at it. Here we go. We got the sides nice and even. That's you want to make sure you have that right so it looks good when it's on there, right? Put this one on here. There we go. Set it up here. It says leave it leave all this loose first. I don't think you need to do that. So because I left it all loose before, I didn't need to. Boop, look at that. It's nice on here. Right up against there. That looks good. And go ahead and bring this up so you can see it. All right, so we got this piece on. Now, let me look at the constructions again. I'm pretty sure the next part is, oh yeah. I'm just thinking for a sec. So this one here is going to get the spacer on it to be like this. And I'm going to go ahead and you definitely don't tighten this down yet because you got to kind of spin this where you need it. And then you can tighten it down from the bottom, and there is room to tighten it down after you get it, installed. Not a lot of room. That's so dumb. They don't really make this that user friendly. Oops, I'm gonna need that. There it is. So for this piece, there's two pieces here. Boop, goes right inside of that. Boop, like that. I may have made a mistake. I think I did. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Huh. I did. I believe I did. Guys, the ones that go up in this top mount here are supposed to be 2.5 inches. And I think I put a 2-inch one inside one of them. Wasn't that one? May have been that one. Where'd it go? Where did it go? I heard it hit the ground. Oh, there it is. Yep, it was that one. So, it's supposed to be the 2.5 ones that go up in there, and I got it backwards. Well, I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. So, we shove that up in there again real quick. I'm going to start it by hand. Then you can send it home. You definitely don't want to cross thread it. I don't know why it keeps getting kind of jammed in there. Oh. There we go. All right, now. Oh, there it is. So guys, this here, that end goes up. This here, go ahead and shove this guy through here. Actually, well, oh, you have to do it that way. Wow, that sucks. You can take this out and do it on the bench, which is what I'll do this time. Right now. I don't do these every day. I've only done one. I only did half of it because it was the other half of this one. And I did not enjoy it, to say the least. Run this through here. Sorry guys, I didn't feel like moving the camera, and I'm just threading this to get it started on here. And once you get it started on here, you can just kind of hold the bottom and spin it. And if I remember correctly, the big stud needs to go towards the front. But you can't tighten it down all the way until you actually have it up through the, that top mount. And you want to leave it a little bit loose so you can kind of wiggle it and position it, some as you go to line it up. So that goes there. Great. All right, next. What happened next? Let me look. Let me see. Oh, I'll try to respond to these guys. There's a surprise. Okay, I like surprises sometimes. Next, we put on... Oh, guys, you got to see how hokey some of this stuff is. Yeah, I'm talking like super hokey pokey. Yeah, here it is. Oh my gosh, this is so dumb. This isn't even the worst of it, man. Hold on a sec, let me get this mocked up. I'm a little confused by that. That's weird. Huh. Hold on one sec. Let me double check something here. So guys, check this out. Here's the constructions, all right? And it says, hey, use this, going down, and it shows it's threaded, okay? What sucks is that I always like things to match, and it didn't come with enough bolts, so I'm gonna have to use these on the, hey Tyson, I'm gonna have to use these coming, man, that really gets me mad, dude. I wish they give you enough to not have to piecemeal it. on one sec. Yeah, that sucks. All right, well, that's how it goes. Unhappy about it. That's how it goes. Oh, I see. All right. All right, so let me show you guys this. When I went by the constructions, it doesn't say you have to use these ridiculously long ones here, and it doesn't show this style. So naturally, I thought, hey, let me use the ones that are going to fit nicely so I don't have to cut a whole bunch off. Unfortunately, I need these two because they need to come run to the side on the other side. Gosh, that ticks me off, dude. These kits are junk. All right, well, that sucks. Let's just do it. I'm gonna need those. Oh, you guys are gonna see this. Look how hokey this is, man. This is hokey, man. If I can't show it all to you on this side, I'll definitely show it to you on the other side. This is super hokey. Yeah. Guys, look how this goes together. It links together. It's like Legos it's like expensive Lego pieces, dude. Stupid. Hey, Tyson, I don't know if you heard, but last night I was bragging about you a little bit, dude. Bragging about the Tyson James. So I'm just going to take these, swap them out with those ridiculously long ones. Ow! I just hit my head. That hurt. Now I'm irritated. I got to redo this side. You shove this down here, and it's in a little groove up here. I'll show you on the other side, but now I want to get this side together so I can get back to work on the other side and finish this thing. And you take your expensive, we'll call them air ride logs or air ride blocks you can build with. Oh, let me grab a new nut for that. Tell you what, you know what's nice? I got my nice AC or swamp coolers blowing on me. It seems nice and cold. I got a whole house swamp cooler at my house. Got it mounted on the roof. Thing's awesome. All right. So cheesy. This is so cheesy, dude. My friend Rob, he'd call it crummy. Like, that's crummy. Oh. Got that backwards. So I'll try to answer questions. I'll try. And I mean that seriously. I'll try. I can defer to Tyson. Maybe we'll have a thing where Tyson takes all the questions and emails them to me. Tyson, I'll start paying you if maybe we'll start charging for questions that need answering. Just because it's going to take me time to do that on top of everything else I got to do. Tyson, did you get a chance to see how the RV bumper turned out last night? We got it painted up, dude. Looks good. And you can check back on the live thing, Tyson. You can see what I said about you. If you didn't see it last night. All right. This is so I bet this is an expensive kit too. Why don't one of you guys look it up? See what this kit costs. This universal junk. All right. Hook this in. Now this guy comes on. Gosh, dude, it's cheesy. All right. All right, cool. Now, tighten this back up. Come on. Somebody, there's got to be a company that does a nicer job making these. Oh. So stupid. I should put a zip tie around it just to keep it there while I'm doing this. I'm too lazy to go over there and grab the zip ties. Oh, great. Look, now I got to cut it off so I can. Damn, dude. Yep. Now I got to cut it off so I can actually get an impact on there. It's ridiculous, man. Oh man, now I gotta take the thing off of here too. Crap. All right, there's that. Oh wait, there's the good one right there. What? All right, yeah, I don't have time to eat. All right, take this off. I gotta get this done so I can go pick up the kids. They need to help finish up this stuff on the RV, hoping that we can use it this weekend. I'm swapping over putting a blade on the cutoff wheel right now, guys. So just bear with me, please. Food's there, everybody can eat except for me. So I'm busy working. All right. All right, here I come. Man, I tell you what, I was missing the AC, man. Where is? Guess we'll use this. All right. So let's make this a little bit more service friendly. Come on. finish putting that on. Clean that up. That doesn't look good. One more thing I got to do. All right. Now, finish this stupid thing on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Jeez, dude. This stuff ticks me off, man. So we'll do this. We'll go ahead, we'll put the 1/2 inch on, and then we'll just cut it when we're done. All right, now let's torque it down. Torque, not twerk. 23 foot-pounds. There we go. Let's give it a little love tap to come off. Not that part. This side. Come on. This will be interesting. Let me check this side. Oh, yeah. Look, guys, this is why. Look how long this is, man. And so that's why I didn't use this to begin with. More, and then on the other side, it's so long that I can't even get to the nut to tighten it up. So let's cut them off again. When in doubt, get the Milwaukee out. Looks nice. Get some safety glasses because I don't want to get a boo-boo in my eye again. Actually happens all too regularly. Look here, let me show you guys. This is why I use the other ones to begin with. You see on this side? Look at that, man. That's ridiculous. It didn't come with enough of the other size though. So of course they didn't put that in their YouTube video that they put out. Plus the guy did the video, put me to sleep. Yeah. I got some beef with Firestone, guys. I'll tell you what. Let me cut this side. All right. Double check our torque spec. I mean torque spec. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the comments, guys. I'm trying to get this done. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. That's almost not even gonna do anything with that. I think what's nice about this digital torque wrench, guys, is that it doesn't matter if you put a wobbly on it or anything. It compensates for all this stuff. Okay, cool. That side's done again. Well, almost done. We still got to seat it up top. Okay, cool. Back over here. Now let's do this side. One, two, three. Missing a bolt. I'm missing a bolt. There it is. I found it. All right, so these guys are going to come through this piece here, put this piece towards the leaf spring, all right? You want to go ahead and kind of drop these in now. That way you have, and kind of finagle them in here. Do a finagle here or a finagle there or whatever. Get this thing done, dude. All right. I'm gonna show you guys a trick here. I don't remember seeing it in the video that Firestone posted. This is one of those things they said keep it loose for right now. I don't see a reason for that. And I say that after doing, basically getting one side done. So let's go ahead and get our nuts on here. Nuts. That's how the grease man said it. Anybody that was, hey, I was wondering why that blade was taking so long. It's because it's not the right blade. This is the good diamond blade. You can see it's all shiny. I grabbed the wrong blade out of my box. It's funny because I was like, man, I don't remember putting this away. Yes, I did. I was tired. It was a long night. All right. So we're going to put them on each side, and then we're going to run them down with the impact, and then we're going to go ahead and torque them. I'm not going to, leave them loose for now. I really don't see a reason why. Of course, this will be the time I get proven wrong, and that happens. I got to get that app that reads the comments to me. Yeah, this is a customer car. It's an F-250. could have flipped the bolts around and put the nut at the top. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. I could have flipped it around, put the nut at the top. Can somebody help me understand what this guy was talking about? There's, you know, I'm doing it by the procedure here, and they're carriage bolts. So, yeah, there wasn't really an option to flip it around or anything. I had one area to put it on. So if somebody can help enlighten me to a smarter way, that'd be great. You know, I'm all open to it. I'm not disputing on Maniac. I mean, that's a given. Some people would say a mess maniac. Crack myself up. All right. So I'm not sure what so it's an F-250. It's not a police edition. This actually belongs to my business partner, guys. So, draw that up tight, sitting down on the pedestal. And that's one of those parts, okay? Let's back this off for a sec because, well, let's go ahead and get them all kind of seated. And then I'll show you. Get the other side. Oh, I'm gonna need an extension there. Do a little extension action. Where's it at? There it is. Put my big, oh, dang it, man, I hit my head on the drive shaft now. You guys see these marks on my head. They look even worse because I got sunburn. I try to get these about the same on each side, guys. And then we'll torque them up. It's about the same on each side. Let's seat that some. I'm trying to push this against the those U-bolts so that because if it walks over, it's going to tighten up more, but I like it pushed up against it. So. Let's see where our torque speckage is. And try to get these pushed right up against the U-bolts. And where's my torque wrench at? There it is. Like I said, guys, since we're using this digital snap-on torque wrench, it doesn't matter that we have the extension and the wobbly. None of that matters. I'll show you what does matter. So as you go to turn this, the whole bolt is going to want to walk out. So you're going to want to take a flathead, jam it in here, and then tighten it down. Boop, our torque spec. So the bottom one, same thing. Put that in there so it doesn't walk out. Boop. So the other side. I'm sorry I'm not able to move the camera stuff right now, guys. Well, it's not that I'm not able to. I'm trying to get this done. So I need to pick the kids up. They actually like coming to the shop. And I got to pick them up so we can finish up the RV. Come on, torque it down. Oop, there's that one. All right. Wow. This one below it on this side came pretty loose, so I'm going to tighten it down first with this little impact action. Now shove this on here. Go ahead and torque it. Make sure that's up against the edge. What's up?
I'm gonna have Jason pull in this Mercedes. You think the one with all the electrical lights?
So he doesn't really do diag, so.
I don't know if you want it.
Yeah, so.
Sounds like an alternator.
Yeah, so ask him if he's in the middle or something. So. I thought he was working on that Buick.
He figured out what it is. I'm waiting on the custom raised water pump and the auxiliary heater hose that goes to the back AC.
Auxiliary heater hose or AC hose?
AC hose, sorry.
Okay. All right, so we found an AC leak and found that. Okay, oh yeah, that's gonna cause a problem. All right, cool, thanks. All right, ask him.
Whenever you get a chance, there's no hurry.
For what?
Mr. Falcone came by with his Jeep. He's pretty sure it's that oil filter housing issue that all of them have.
Oh yeah.
So I did a quote for him, but I could not find the exact labor time.
So remember, I think we're charging, I want to say it was 3 or 4 hours for those because we actually take the time to vacuum it all out.
Okay.
And clean the.
Because online it said between like 4 and 6 hours. And then,
They called that much online?
Yeah.
What's it saying? All that.
Like
yeah, so yeah, we were at 3.5, I think, or 4 because yeah, we actually take the time to clean it out.
okay.
Which most people just leave it messy.
I told him I think I did. I just wanted to.
Okay, so if.
Because I knew we were trying to pay.
Yeah, that is if go with what kind of vehicle is it?
It's a Jeep.
Oh, what color? I'm just kidding. That doesn't matter, dude. We're going back over these guys to make sure that everything's where it needs to be.
He's like, I've called her. And I've called her. And I'm like, he's overworking on your truck stand. I said, he plans to have it done today. He's like, well, I need to hear from you or him or something on like how I can pick it up tomorrow if you guys are going to need it. And I'm like, we will let you know once it's done. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it wasn't. I've already had to go redo something on the other side because these instructions suck.
Mark was telling me the instructions are terrible.
They are. And I even watched. I'm shooting a video right now on it. I'm live right now. I'm showing. I didn't point out all the dumb things that it had, but it's pretty stupid.
So did it not have this thing on there prior? Or is it just works?
It didn't have. He wants to put these bags on here, and it's not. I don't do these every day. I'm not real. So I'm sitting there trying to learn at the same time.
Sure. Yeah. Understandable. Because we're not a custom shop.
We're not a diesel shop either. We don't do these heavy, and even if it was gas, we don't deal with these heavy these F-250s very often. It's. So what's he trying to call me for?
He's just freaking out about how he's going to pick up his truck when it's done.
Well, tell him maybe.
Griffin's not answering his phone. I'm like, we will figure that out when the truck is done, Stan.
Well, I don't see why. So
like,
we get.
Where my keys going to be, and how am I going to get into the shop? And I'm like, Stan, we will let you know where it's going to be and where the keys will be and how to get in. And I said, Mark, we're not going to be here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm double torquing all these, and it sucks because I've torqued it once. I'm not even double torquing. I'm like triple, quadruple torquing. And It's like it keeps needing a little bit more almost every time. You know what? Really getting frustrated now. So yeah, guys, it's probably one of the longer parts of this. You just see here, go back, torque it. All right, that's good. All right, do a little crisscross torque action. Now, that's what usually you guys want to do is walk back and forth. What's that? Did I just do this one or? Guess not. All right, that's gonna be. All right, let's go to the next part. Jeez, dude, I'm getting frustrated with this crap. All right, that's what's next. So, next, guys, gotta put those in. Gotta put these in now. That's what I just cut on the other side because they were way too long. Looks stupid. Definitely don't want you're going to want to try to get these straight, and you'll see it's keyed up top before they drop in. So put it on the part that's closest to the axle. That's what I would do. But hey, what do I know? Then we got these stupid, I say stupid because they are, they're dumb. Look how these put. This is how it goes on, guys. You put this here, put a nut on it, and then once you link it together, this is what holds it. Linked together, that's it. What's your question? One, two, three, four for Mosa. Hey, Mosa, let me know if you're still there. And what's up, Aloha? There it is. So it says to leave everything loose. I said earlier, I didn't concur with that idea. You guys see how cheesy this thing is? So I'll put that on in a sec. All right. So, for right now, we're going to go ahead and use the the easiest way us to sell the Taurus and start over. No, it's not like asking that, dude. I'm trying to figure out if he's still on here. If he's still on here, you know, if you're still on here, let me know. I'll answer. I'll entertain the question. So let's go ahead and this is going to vibrate off. Tighten this one up.
I didn't see that he texted me earlier too. Stan said that he just has questions for you also about the stuff you're putting on the truck. Like you're supposed to know?
Tell.
It was earlier, so I've talked to him since then, so don't worry. I just told him, you're busy working.
I'm trying to get this thing on here for him, dude.
Exactly.
All right. So before we tighten these up all the way, we're gonna need to put in this piece. All right, I think for most of the left. Procrastinating Pete. Are you being serious, Procrastinating Pete, or are you making fun of the other comment? But it's not a silly comment or question. It's the guy, you guys got to remember that some of the people that tune in here may not know anything about. Oh, hold on. Stand by. Stand by, guys. Okay, we have sound back. Okay, we have sound back. Sounds like it. All right, good. Okay, Procrastinating Pete. I don't know if they sell. I don't think so. I kind of want to look it up real quick. What year RAV4 is it? I hope I'm not wasting my time. All right, 15. All right. Let me see something here. In fact, you know what, dude? Procrastinating Petey. Go ahead and just Google. I was about to do this for you, but then I thought I'll teach you how to fish instead. Go ahead and Google plug-in performance tuner 2015 RAV4. I don't think they have one, but they might. I know, a lot of, diesels, you can get a plug-in tuner for it. So where you plug it in and pow, you got power, This thing's so long that it can't even get that on there. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that. Whew, good thing I remembered. So we can. Guys, I accidentally swiped down by accident, and it there was some I don't know, some redhead lady talking about food. I think that's what it was. Oh, here it is. It's called Rugged Tuft. Look, guys, I was on my channel, so I can see the comments. I swiped down, and there's this lady. She's eating. Wow, man. Man, I'm in the wrong business, dude. 230 some people watching that lady. If I get a tattoo on my forehead, maybe I can get more views. Oh, see if I can fix that. Sorry. Man. Oh, okay. So the plugins are scams. I know for the diesels, man, it's pretty cool. All right, so that one's on way too far. We're gonna back this one off some. I want it to be about even with the other side. And the other side has it, oh, hold on. That's about right. Damn. All right, let's tighten this up. So we gotta have those two on. Come on. Come on. All right. This is so stupid. Man. All right. You go ahead and cut this side so I can continue to work on it. She's so dumb, dude. All right. Oh my God, dude. Oh, almost had it. Let's try that again. From the back door approach. Oh yeah, here we go. Try to see what's going on. Wild Rogue, this is my shop, dude. I thought you should know that. I think you've been on here before. You think I could get away doing this if it was somebody else's shop? A little bit more, and then we're gonna go ahead and come on, get past that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that right there. Come on. Thanks, Wild. I appreciate that. I've worked very hard to get here. I didn't think you could see much else, can you? I guess you missed something in another video. All right, guys. This is one of the longest parts here. Is tightening these things down, man. All right, we'll go ahead and tighten this guy. Oh, come on. Oh no. This is why I'm so irritated. This is so cheesy, dude. Got the jeez. They just looped it. Whatever. I tell you what, man. This must be the design of some like MIT dropout that couldn't hack it or something, because it's really stupid. Oh, get it in the hole. There we go. They don't tell you this when you buy the kit, but you got to keep switching out between the 1/2-inch ones for the ridiculously long bolts, and your 1/2-inch drive, and then your 3/8, which actually fits in here some, you're barely. All right, now let's cut this, and then don't want to hit this brake line. That'd be my luck. Okay, time to talk. Let us talk. Let us talk together, guys. Tighten this up first. Oh, let me turn it back on. Like I said earlier, if you're just joining us, we're doing a air ride, Firestone air ride install. We're using the snap-on digital torque wrench because it doesn't care if you have a wobbly or an extension on it. It automatically accounts for all of that. So in fact, when I asked the snap-on guy to verify that my torque wrench was calibrated properly, and he said, yeah, he said, well, look, just do this, and he showed me just to do it with the what's it called, he said just set something with the digital torque wrench and compare it. So Procrastinate Pete, I see that you donate $10. I super appreciate that, man. It's very encouraging to me that for you to do that. That's very cool. Thank you. I'm not sure I fully answered your question yet, but you know what? Hold on, guys. I'm looking at this. I don't want to. I want to back this off some, and so I can keep these bolts as straight as possible. so let's back these off just a little bit and tighten this up more first, and then tighten those down. Oh man. So Pete, did you look up and see if they have a plug-in tuner for that? Let me know. I'm checking the amount of thread that I have sticking out the back side of this to the other side. All right, now we'll go ahead and get back to talking. So what did Joe Souls say? Oh, okay, Pete, that's great. Now somebody else said that those tuners are junk. I don't know. I know that for the diesels, when you put them on, it's, you can, I thought that, with the diesels, you get a ton of power. So yeah, I would check that. But like I said before, don't waste your money on bear with me, dude, I'm thinking. Don't waste your money on, trying to cut your cat out, or definitely don't go buy a high flow catalytic converter. That'd be terrible, dude. Don't do that. But Pete, I definitely appreciate you taking the time to send me a couple bucks. I've thought about actually doing like a pay for question and answer thing, or like, people donate and stuff. So if you think that maybe other people would tune into something like that, please tell them about my channel, and yeah, maybe you could like host it for me or something, All right, cool. So that's all torqued. Good. That's finally good. Now we're to the next step. That's a step I haven't done yet, guys. Hey guys, what did Joe Souls say that was like so bad? Is he a jerk or something, or? Oh, thanks, bro. Pete, I really appreciate that, dude. I tell you what, I've said before, we're single family income, and that would be if I could, I thought that it'd be something people would pay for, but I haven't actively tried to pursue it. So I thought that, I've got that. Well, that's kind of like, I do charge. I have a service where it's $49, and you actually get to, you talk to me, and I'll, walk people through, diagnosing their cars and stuff like that. But I'm offering something, the same service, the same phone call, but people can call and say, hey, I'm going to get this, done on my car. What questions should I ask the technician or the service writer to make sure that it's being done right? And I think that would be a great service for people. It'd save them a bunch of money and help them not get ripped off. All right, so next, guys, let me see where we're at next. All right. All right, so guys, next, we're gonna drop this down. Now on this side, we have to put this heat shield. Where is it at? Here it is. Let's put this here so that it doesn't get burned up. Look how cheesy that is, guys. They couldn't even make a thing. They couldn't even make it so that it, stays centered on here. That's such junk, dude. gosh, this is junk. Where's this made at? Crap, dude. It doesn't even matter where it's made. It matters who's paying to have it made, because it's junk. I still gotta run this stupid airline. All right. Okay, so looks like next we're gonna lower it down and seat it. On this piece, let me see something here. Doesn't have any constructions for that. Hold on, guys. I'm looking to see what this calls for how it mounts to the top. So I'm trying to do it correctly. And it does. What a piece of junk. God, it sucks. All right. You know, I enjoy working on cars. I don't enjoy doing stuff like this. It really doesn't have any hump. I'm looking for an answer on what they want to put on the other side of this, and I don't see it in here. Wow, that's... They think you should just figure that out. All right, that's great. What's this here? All right, looks like I found something. Well, this sucks. Of course, I'm missing. Yep, I'm missing a piece. The one piece. That's great. Let's see if I got lucky. I did. All right. Okay. So that's on there. I'll show you guys what we're doing here. No, so bigger injectors isn't going to do anything unless the car is programmed to handle bigger injectors. If you just put bigger injectors on there, but the car is only programmed to, handle, 12 pounds a second or whatever. That'd be a lot, wouldn't it? 8 pounds. Or 12 psi, whatever. Then it's not gonna. You're really just kind of wasting money. So you don't want to waste money. I think that's one of the main things we're trying to avoid here is money wasting. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so the tuner thing that he got, that will, if it's just a plug-and-play tuner, you got to see what the what the specs are on that. What it can handle. Does it just plug in and tune it automatically, or does it you plug it in and you can make changes yourself? What does it do? If you want, what you can do is, bear with me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on a second, all right? Let me get this moved. We're about to drop this down to try and install this. I'll take care of something real quick. All right, hold on a second, guys. Let me take care of this. Let me get some room here. Almost 3 o'clock. Dang.
I was telling him, you compared to like when I first started, there were days where you had to go through like 6 or 7 cars and get them all out in one day. When it was just you here, remember that?
Yeah.
A couple times.
Okay. Are you comfortable looking at this Mercedes, or do you not want to mess with it? I appreciate the honesty, dude. Let me with the
got a
camera. This would be good for
check engine,
YouTube.
Diag's not my thing. I'm like,
I don't blame you. You get a chance, just let me just pull it. Can you pull it in over my, like, did it run down here? Okay. Is it? Oh, it's not that. Oh, if it's,
It's the
better-
white- no, this is white.
what did she say?
The transporter called this morning. This is them right there. They're coming.
They better
Just trust
be.
me, I texted her first thing this morning. I said, when is it coming today? I need an answer before my boss comes in. And then it turns out 10 minutes later.
Don't worry about those. The cupcakes are gonna get eaten. All right.
Okay.
So
I know you told Jason.
I'm-
I said, "Better than 10 of those."
I'm gonna. Yeah, my kids will eat them, but I'm gonna grab them when I finish this up.
We'll eat 10 of those. Just put it in this bag.
Yeah. I'll get this door for you. All right, guys, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get, I'm gonna try to get a couple camera angles on this so people can see what I'm talking about, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get a whole lot of good ones because I gotta get this done and it's gonna require me to, get under the car and stuff like that, so. Put this over here for you. Oh, you know what? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna try something here. Hey, Case. Can you shut that door, please?
Sorry, I forgot.
That's all right. Trying to keep the cool air in here. All right, let's try this here, guys. All right, so let's see if we're going to go ahead and jack this up and see if it'll, what happened here? What happened, man? My AC turned off. Oh, I fixed it. All right. Let's jack this, raise up this rear end. That way we don't have to get it from the side. Yeah, there we go. It'll be a lot easier. So what we're doing is I'll try to look at comments here in just a second, guys. So as we, we're spinning this, if you're doing this in your driveway, as you jack this up, it'll start raising. This up. Maybe a better angle about this one. There we go. Now, I skipped over this, but part of the constructions will say measure the distance between here and here when you have this out of the way. So you'll measure that distance with it on the ground and at rest. And when I did, it calls for me to put in this spacer here. If I didn't put in the spacer, it would be sucking down and preload the rear end. So we put that in there so that it can ride at its, factory ride height. Uh-oh. You know what? Well, we'll see. Long way to go. It wouldn't. Oh, you know what? That's not going to work. It's actually starting to raise the truck off the lift. So we're not going to do that. We are going to have to lower it down and do it on the ground, clown. That sucks. Well, the nice thing about having a shop, you don't have to work on the ground all the time. Of course, when I was just working out my garage, I didn't really mind it that much, dude. My swamp cooler on out there, keeping it nice and cool. Sometimes I think I might just go back to working in the garage. All right, let's go ahead. Lower it down. All right, so guys, check it out. Undo that, there we go. So, I'm gonna sit right here next to my swamp cooler. Oh gosh, that feels good. All right, and this area here is going to be coming up. We're going to get it lined up with this plate. So I'm going to lower it down some more. Ooh, you're a quick one. Where's the hole at? Find the hole. Get on our back underneath it here. So this is the part that sucks. I'm gonna lower it down just a tiny bit more, I think. Let me check the other side. Yeah, just a tiny bit more. All right, go just a little bit more. Oh, so that's. So, guys, we're lowering this F-250 down, trying to get this lined up. Yeah, I think we're probably going to go ahead and crawl underneath it here now and finalize it. Yep. Let me go grab a jack. And what's that say? All right. Let's get the swamp cooler pointed right underneath the car. There we go. Nice little draft under here for me. Oh, that's gonna be nice. I might just stay under there. Tell you what. Yeah. All right. I don't know why it's pointing up there like that. All right. Hold on, guys. There we go. Let me grab a creeper. Okay, so at this point, we've got our shock or our airbags, little wiggly in here, little piggly wiggly. And we're gonna go ahead, come underneath, jack it up a little bit, just a little wee bit. It was funny when people call me a meth head. I was telling you guys at the shop here today. I was like, I kind of definitely have that meth look going on now. I got sunburn that hit my head a couple times. So I got these like boo-boos up here somewhere. Where is that? Right here. I was like, man, I look like Kurt Cobain at the MTV Awards back in the 90s. I thought that was funny. All right. Is this, this is struggling on charge. I don't know if this is going to make it. We'll try this real quick. Yeah. All right. So we're going to put our jack right under here. And we'll jack this up so we can get our bag lined right up in its hole. I'll set the camera down for a sec. And there we go. All right. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on a sec. Yeah, the gimbal's about to die, guys. Let me see something here. Oh, wait. It was plugged in. All right. Yeah, it was plugged in. All right. So, may have to go gimbal this here in a sec. So may have to just cut the stream. Dang it, I was really trying to document this so people could know how to do this. Stupid instructions. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get the backup thing set up real quick. I'd like to show you how. Oh, look at my bad Harley. Oh, look at my bad toolbox over there. Oh, that's fine. Look, it looks like it's charging properly now. Huh. Let me get a known good charger on this so that it doesn't die. So hold on. Take this guy. Boop. Here. All right. All right. Looks like that'll work. Oh, hold on. I want to charge the light that kind of mounts on the side of this as well. So get that plugged in. All right, see if that works. Check this up. I'm going to try to go ahead and get both of them seated at the same time so that I don't have to do one side and do the other. So I end up doing the Suzanne Thigh Master thing here. So I end up pumping it with my legs. It's kind of funny. So there's 2 holes here, guys, and all right. I'm going to show you on the other. I'm going to show you on one of these sides, but all right. Well, I want you guys to know the extent I go through to make these videos. All right. I don't think you guys really appreciate this. I'll give you an idea here. You ready? So I'm trying to line this up. I get under here. Call this a Suzanne Thigh Master. You gotta get your leg up here like this, so you can go ahead and give it some pumps. Yep. As you try to. Look, man, I should be a drummer. So I'm lining this up. There we go. Ah. Whew. Gonna work out today. Oh, my little twig legs can't jump 2 legs. Oh, there we go. Oh, let me check the other side. That put a hurting on me. Alright. Now it wants the nipple, it's an industry term, towards the front. All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of a long. Try to line this up. There we go. Up. Down. All right, let me get the nut that goes on that. Where'd the nut go? Crap. Oh man, knock that side out. Crap. I'm looking for the nut for that. Oh, here they are. Get this popped through. Come on. Come on, get in there. That kind of sucks. All right, get it lined up, and you got, I'll show you here in just a second. There's two, guys, there's two, like you have the compressor line, and you have like a little, like alignment pin. And the compressor line goes towards the front. I'm pretty certain that's what it said. I'm gonna check the instructions real quick. Yeah, goes towards the front. All right. Get this one on. Come on, get in there. Guys, when I was jacking up the back of it, it helped, but it didn't get it all the way up through the hole. I think part of the trick to this is hold on, I'm figuring out the trick. Where's the there it is. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta look at the constructions again. Okay, all right, I get it. I see. Oh. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the that stupid I forgot to put that stupid bracket on this. Dang it. And I don't see where that's at. I'm so irritated with this thing. It's not the kind of stuff. That's what you need.
Mr. Young.
Let's go that way.
He's wondering if there's anything we could do with help with the cost so that he could get this all done. I was thinking, obviously, we would waive the buy. The water pump labor, I could bring down to $179.
What's that right now?
It's because it's a bigger job. They marked it up to $209 or something.
Oh, I need to look at that whole estimate then. I need to look at the repair procedure and stuff. Because part of me's thinking, I don't know if I want to do one of those again.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So. Let me, I will look at that in just a second. I need to figure out what's going on with this.
I told him you were busy, and I said, you'll look at numbers when you have a chance.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get a car out.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah, so don't worry about it.
Stan thinks this is a 2-hour job or something.
I know. Remember that one day he said it should only be like a half-day job, or I said, Stan, I don't even know what we're doing. I said, but I don't think it would be half-day, judging by what I see car-wise.
All right, sorry guys. I'll look at comments. I really will. I'll look at them in a minute. It's not that. Something doesn't add up to me. You know, guys, I used to, you know, my pride would get the better of me, and I'd say, yep, I'll take it. I'll take that job. I'll take that job. Now, it's like, yeah, I could do it. I don't feel like taking the time. Hey, Kim, what's up? Dang, guys, I'll try to look at these in a second. I got to get to a good stopping point on this. I'm really irritated by it. Yeah, airbags in the back. Just not. I would not have taken this job on had I wouldn't have done it if I had, you know, about if it was a regular customer. All right, there we go. All right, so. So, on this side, where the exhaust is, you gotta make sure you put this thing in, all right? Now, up top, you have two. Now it doesn't want to come up. So up top, you have, look how cheesy this is. This does not just fit nice and evenly around here. Nope, it just wriggles around. What a crap design. That's just about as bad. That's just about as bad as these, how they just hook together. But up top, you can see, try and help you see. You have this hole here on the outside. That's where the, and you want to go with the front hole if you're doing this on an F-250. Anyways, that's where the threaded nozzle is going to go. And then on the inside, there's a little stud that will go into another hole. I got to put this down so I can get it up there. I'm going to bring the iPad under here. So if you have a question that I missed, which, you know, if there's more than 2 people watching, maybe I did, sorry, then ask it again and I will look at it and hope if anybody, I'm trying to see if I can get that in frame. If anybody, I'm looking for someone to help with the YouTube channel. Had a dude last night express some interest in that. So if that's something that you think you'd be good at and want to help, you know, with this channel, let me know. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm so disappointed with the quality of this kit. And the instructions suck. So yeah, let me shove that up in there. Oh, shove this piece back because it doesn't ride on here nicely. Shove that up there. Get the nut started. And then, all right, good, that's up there. I can't feel, it's weird, I can't feel the nub or the hole for, well, there it is. But that's, why is that? Huh. I can't be right. All right, so I'm gonna put this probably right about here, and then I'm gonna tighten this up, and I can't, I'm trying to push this up so that the nub, or little baby nub, that helps align it, so that it is in its spot. And I can tell it's in its spot because I can't spin this. So that's how I know that the nub is in its spot. So now, and look, remember, this is very poorly done. All right, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. This shouldn't just wobble around. It should be made properly so that it fits on here nice and snug. But it doesn't because this is cheap. And it's probably one of the few things that's available. Oh gosh, I figured yeah, I'm gonna tell them it's not gonna be done today. There's no way I'm gonna get it done. All right, tighten this on here. Oh, guess it's not that snub. I'm really irritated about this job, guys. You have no idea. You have no idea. Jeez. Come on. I'm trying to see something, guys. I'm trying to make sure this that this alignment pin is where it needs to be. Because I can't see it. Where is it? It's right here, all right? So, if that lines up with about that, then it should be right about there. Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Damn. Good. I got an idea. Yep. Yeah. I thought I had an idea. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. And so if you're just tuning in, here's what I'm fighting with. I got an alignment pin up with this. You know, I can't try to get you a better shot of it. I can't see it. And I'm having a hard time applying pressure on it. Oh, I guess you know what? Get this out of here, it's not a damn thing. Oh, it just fell on me. That's great. Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter, Griff. Who cares? Not like you're important. There. That's why I'm fighting with this. Top of this needs to go into a recessed area that I can't see, and this piece of crap keeps sliding right, almost trying to slide right on top of it, which doesn't make it any easier. So where's my little pry bar? Give this a little assistance. There we go. Oh yeah, how do you like that? Piece of junk. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Should be right. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna mark this with a paint marker, and I can know exactly where it's supposed to be. So the pin is right here. Oh, that's great. Oh, just great. Just fucking great. Huh. Unbelievable. All right, so it's right here. Move straight down. It's right there. All right. Unbelievable. Now, I got this problem. I'm irritated about this because this is my business partner's truck, and I told him recently that we're no longer going to be doing any diesels because it's always something. Case in point, this vehicle right here, right now. So that's, after this, no more diesels. I'm not doing this kind of stuff. I don't enjoy it. I'm not sure. And it's my business, so I'm not gonna do this stuff anymore. Sure, just pull it down some more. Here we go. Nope, not in there. Great. I'm pretty irritated about this. Look, guys, none of this. It doesn't piece together nicely. They just stack it. They just stack it like some Legos, guys. Yeah, it's like a grown-up Lego kit. Yo, you can make a beefier truck here. It's ridiculous, man. Just go into business of making a nicer, actually making a nice kit for this stuff. Oh, still not there. So, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievably not enjoyable, dude. I'm trying to spin this to draw it up. It's not working. So now, and you can't just secure it up here because it's too tall. So you're stuck trying to fight with it now. I'm very irritated by this. About I think I'm going to tell them it's not going to be done today, because at this point, you know, and you know, I know somebody's watching. It's like, it's not that hard, Griff. I do them all the time. That's great, man. You do them all the time. I'm sure it's not that hard for you. You probably have all the tricks. You know exactly how to go about each part. I don't do them all the time. Don't want to do them all the time, so I've got a bad attitude about it. And this is wrenching, guys. It's never the same thing, and you know, I think the only way to really make money doing this is at the dealer, where you get to do the same thing over and over again. And to make money because you don't have to you know, always buy new tools, because you're not working on different stuff all the time. So those are some definite benefits of working at the dealer. And the trick to this right now, here's what we're going to try. I'm going to pop this out. Casey! Tell Stan it's probably not going to be done tonight.
Okay.
Yep, tell him that I don't care what anybody says. It was not real easy and straightforward.
Yeah.
I'm extremely frustrated.
Okay.
So you can let him know, hey, look, he said he'll call you later. He's fighting with it. It's not, you know, yeah, it's probably not gonna kill myself trying to do this. All right, so hoping I got one of these. I got this ball end style Allen head, and that's not going to make a difference here. This still sucks. Let me see if I can shove this through here. Let's see. So this, I don't can't get to it that way either. All right. You know, I used to stay late finishing up stuff like this, and I no longer am willing to do that because I put my family second all these years, and now my kids are old enough that I know there's something that they really want, like to do this RV, and I'll stay late getting that done. But I'm not gonna stay late doing stuff like this when it's very unenjoyable for me. I got one more idea up my sleeve that I think will make this easier. Oh, by the way, this was easier set up when I had it lifted off the ground. In fact, maybe I'll just do that real quick. All right. Crap, I lost the bolt that goes in there. Great. Great. Where did I put it? Let's go have a look. I'm gonna find it. I had a bolt in my hand. It was the wrong one, so I dropped it. Now I'm wondering where I put the right one. Where did I put it? Oh, maybe I put it over there when I was telling Casey to tell him I ain't gonna have it done tonight. Where did I put it? Huh, where did it go? Where did it go? It's not up there. Ken, I gotta tell you. Hold on, Ken. I want to say something to you. I want to actually say it right to via the camera after I find this bolt that I dropped. Is it sitting in there somewhere? Crap! What a crappy design. All right. But this sucks, guys. I was down there working on the thing. I had it when I went over there to grab that tool. I came back. Unbelievable. I tell you, man, I feel like there's like little shop gremlins running around in here sometimes. It sounds like this, but I'm like, I'm dying to know where that bolt went, because it was just here. It was just here. I grabbed this one. Now, why was I holding this one? I must have picked it up thinking it was the other one. Where did I put that? Was it over here when I set this down? It's not right there. Not right there. Where did this stinking thing go? It's got to be under the car somewhere. It's got to be under here. Where would it have went? Is it up here? No, it's not up here. There's that hole I was looking for, but where did that go? I was working on this. Did it fall right? Is it right in here? It's gotta be right here. Here it is. Yep, there it is. Oh, that's funny. And oh, guys, it's stuck in here now. Unbelievable. Jeez. Yep, it's stuck in there now. I can't make this stuff up. All right. So we can free it up. And then I gotta talk to you, Ken. I gotta tell you something. Ken, I want to say something to you. Let me know if you're still there. So, this is unbelievable, guys. Come on, good. I got it. All right. But people say that, wait, that's not my channel. Huh. Yep, so I was going to try that for Murray. Ken, let me know if you're still there, dude. All right, so now I have some room now. So now, this is how I did it before, was, oh wait, I gotta put that stupid, oh good, that's there, all right. So now, go ahead, shove this in there. Now I just spun this on the top side. That's how I did it earlier today. All right, so now it's on there. Now we can go ahead and try to put it back up through there and get it lined up with that stupid pin. All right. Oh, so Ken. Come down. Hey, Ken. Seriously, dude, I really appreciate damn it. Come on. Man, I'm just getting frustrated now, guys. Ken, I really appreciate the advice on just taking it easy. Come back to it because we've come a long way in this YouTube relationship. I'm grateful for the advice. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I wanted to tell you that straight up. Now, before I go have myself I gotta get the kids too. Let's try this one more time. You lower it down. Now that I marked it, it might be a little easier. All right. Okay. How does the screen just go black on here and I can't see like what? All right. Let's try this one more time. Then we gotta do the other side. So, all right, that's right over the hole there. So, put that on. Gonna push it up. All right, now, oops, you know what? Where'd the paint marker go? I lost the paint marker, guys. Oh, there it is. Gonna use that to mark right where the hole is for it. Right there. There it is. And now, when I pry this up right there, it should be right in. Huh. There it is, right there. That was it. So, okay, that's it right there, and is. You know what? I got an idea. Screw it, dude. That's it. Screw the bolt. Get the horns. Yep, you want to fight me? Let's fight. Let's get physical. Got it. Oh, damn it, I got this. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This stupid piece is not, there we go. All right. Let's do this side. And then we're gonna probably stop, and I gotta go get my boys because they want to come down to the shop and help finish up the RV. Actually, you know, we'll probably stop there. I gotta know I can call and tell them I'm coming. All right, so, all right, guys, might be back later tonight to go ahead and, show you guys what's going on with the RV. Yep, the RV will be back later tonight. What's the? That's what I'm saying, dude. That bracket is junk, dude. That's how they made it to protect you from the exhaust. It's just a crap setup. I'm in a bad mood about that. Look, I'll be back later tonight. Hope to see you guys then. If not, thank you for tuning in. I always appreciate it. And if there's something you want to see or